Ladies and gentlemen, Will here with Garage Gym Guru, and once again, thanks for joining me for another review. Now, I'm going to tell you this before I forget to. Stay tuned with my channel because we've got some new equipment coming in. If you noticed over here, I don't have any more dumbbells except for a couple. The whole dumbbell rack is gone. Over here, we've actually gotten rid of a lot of shit in this garage, and we opened up a spot for a piece that I'm pretty excited for that's coming in. See, my wife is working out in here now also, and we've come up with different equipment that we want to utilize, so we needed some more room. So we got some different pieces coming in. So today's review though is on the Assault Fitness Elite Rower. Now, they have the Elite Rower and they have the Pro Rower. At first we were gonna get the Pro Rower, but then we said, fuck, let's just spend the extra 500 bucks to get the Elite. It's a new one, might regret it. Now, whether or not we regret it or not, I'm gonna get into all that. There are some pros and cons with this thing that I will tell you about, but I can also tell you that Assault Fitness, their customer service has been great, which means that I've had to contact them, and I'll get into that as well. But stay tuned, I'm gonna give you an honest review like always. I appreciate you following the channel, and let's get into it. All right, so as you can see behind me, I've got the Assault Fitness Elite sitting here. Now, the nice thing about this is it's not really that long. I've had the Concept 2 before, and if I have to judge between the two of them, I actually like the design of this one better. It doesn't have that little dip like the Concept 2 does. It goes straight back, as you guys can see, from front to back. It stands up just like the Concept 2, and I believe it's a little shorter than the Concept 2. If not, it feels shorter, okay? It's got a nice handlebar here for you, of course, to pull on. The screen's up here. It's got fans inside here that are red. I believe there are 6 fans inside of here. The pull is nice. It's done with a chain. It's not a belt. So yeah, you'll have to do some maintenance on that. We have not had to yet because it's brand new. The feet, I'm going to show you guys also how those work, but nice and sturdy. They do not rotate. They are in place. They're not moving. And then you have the seat here. Now what I like too is that the seat has different positions here that you can go ahead and you can lock it in. And I'm going to show you guys a better view of that as well. But you can lock it into place so when you stand it up, it's not falling over all over you. Okay, so some pros and cons for this piece of equipment. Whether or not you think these are pros and cons, it doesn't really matter because you're watching my review. So I'm going to tell you what I think. So let's go with the pros. The pro is, one, it's the newest model. So any kinks they had in the older model, hopefully it got worked out with this. To me, that's a pro. The other pro is that it comes with a wind guard. So you don't have a bunch of hot air or cool air, whatever it is blowing in your face. You can feel the air that's either in your gym or outside or whatever the hell you want. That's also a pro. It does come with a nice monitor that will give you different functions as I show you in the video. That's a pro. The fact that it's straight for me is a pro because I like the way the design is. I like the colors of it. I think it works out well. A couple different cons. Now, one of the biggest cons is on the Assault Fitness Rower Pro, the monitor will go up and down, right? The actual arm will swivel, not swivel, but will go up and down for you. So when you put it against the wall, it's a little closer. So with the con with this one, with the Elite, it doesn't do that. It's just a sturdy arm and it just stays stiff. So when you put it up, it's about 4 feet away from the wall. That might be a con for you. It's a con for me, but it was not a deal breaker. You just deal with it. It's not that big of a deal. The other con that I have with it is that the seat is leaving a black mark on the base that you go back and forth on. It does rub off, but I did contact Assault Fitness and they're sending me a new seat with new rollers, hoping that will take care of the situation. It almost looks like the plastic is coming off as I'm sitting on it. I don't know. I know my weight's not too heavy for it, but it's for some reason's happening. Now, another pro I just remembered. As far as who this is for, I can tell you, we have 3 people that are using this. My son, who's 11, my wife, I'm not going to tell you her age, and me, I'm 48. We're all different sizes, okay? My wife and son, my wife is, technically she's 4'11", she says she's 5 foot. Let's just say she's 5 foot, and my son's a little shorter than her, and I'm 6 foot, and we all use this machine, and it works fine, okay? You will see that where you put your feet, it does adjust. So that's nice and easy. That doesn't take very long. Nothing else has to be changed on it. It is what it is. Pull it down, you're ready to go. So depending on if you're short, tall, whatever it is, you will have no problem. I don't think, even if you're 6'5", you should have no problem with this thing. Okay, so that is a pro also. All in all, I think it's a great piece of equipment by Assault Fitness. They say it's one of the most sturdy, rowers out there, most durable rowers out there. Do I know if that's true? No. I can compare it to the Concept 2. I do like it better than the Concept 2 overall. I like the overall design. I like the colors of it because it matches my gym, and for me being OCD, that's important. So do I suggest buying it? Sure, I do. I think it's a good buy. I think you'll be happy with it. I think you'll like it. If you don't, well, I don't have to tell you, then you shouldn't have bought a rower. But I do think it's one of the better rowers out there, depending on what you're looking for. Okay, so otherwise, leave some comments, ask me some questions, tell me off. I don't give a shit. Like the video, share the video, whatever it is. I don't make any money off of this, just hope it helps you. Otherwise, as always, live like a 10.